Glenilen Farm began 20 years ago when Valerie Kingston used the milk from her husband's farm to make cheesecake. Since then, the brand has become well known for its yoghurt, cream cheese, butter, clotted cream, as well as the original product, Valerie's Cheesecake.
Of course I will, thank you. Valerie, I'm a big fan of cheesecake, and there's this restaurant in San Sebastian that does a baked cheesecake. I love it, so I do. Now, you're famous for your cheesecake, and I've come here to see how you make it. So let's get started. You tell me what to do.
So we'll start by squeezing the lemons. You have those two lemons there, if you wouldn't mind squeezing.
Those are very juicy lemons.
I put them into the microwave on just a defrost setting for about a minute or so. It makes them so much easier to squeeze.
Where did you learn that trick?
Well, when you squeeze a lot of lemons, you pick up any tip you can. Yeah. If you want to put it in here, what we use is the powdered gelatin.
Okay.
Don't just throw it all in one go, because if it forms a lump, you're in trouble. So now quickly...
That's a really good tip, because people get nervous using gelatin.
And then either in the microwave or over a saucepan of simmering water, stir that until the gelatin has dissolved. Don't boil it, it won't set. We'll just let that there cool a bit, because we don't want it too hot when it goes into our mixture.
All right.
So we'll make the base, will
Yes.
we? We use a digestive biscuit in our base. I just used a hobnob biscuit here today for a bit of
texture.
Do
you want these really fine?
Depends how angry you feel, really.
No, not angry in your kitchen. Especially when it comes to lemon cheesecake. I'm a very happy chef.
Great, I think that's good.
Happy with that? So this is your own butter that you make here, isn't it?
Yes, that's right, yeah. Butter making is amazing. You know, you just start with the cream. We have a butter churn over in the cheese house, and you whip up the cream. Of course, everybody's over-whipped cream at some stage and made butter. Then it forms into these grains. You stop it at that stage and you drain the buttermilk off, and then you wash the grains until the water comes out clear. Then just work it together, then add a bit of salt. And that's all it is.
So you just soften that down?
So I'm melting that. We'll add those crumbs in there now.
Do you use butter now in the base for the cheesecakes?
Oh yes, always butter. We've a herd of 55 cows here, and that at this stage only supplies about 30% of our requirement for milk in the factory. So it's a long way off when we're started off with 2 saucepans of milk. So we buy in the rest of the milk from our neighbours. There's a lot of people involved now at this stage. Just press that in then. I've rubbed some butter around the edge of the tin there so that it'll come away nice and clean.
And Valerie, how many cheesecakes would you make now in the factory?
We make about 5,000 a week, I'd say. What we're doing today is the same recipe as what we use in the cheese house.
Just scaled up a bit, isn't it?
Just scaled up. So we'll go ahead now and do the topping. We'll whip the cream. This will make a bit of noise there.
That's okay.
I'll whip it up softly. So, not too. I don't want to make butter of it.
Soft peaks.
Yes.
Beautiful.
We'll add the cheese. It's just a low-fat soft cheese that we make here on the farm. Just with milk and a little bacterial culture. Let it curdle, and the next day drain off the whey and just zest. So we'll add in a bit of sugar there. Give it a little whip up. Very good.
So that's our gelatin.
That's our gelatin.
Yeah, with the lemon juice.
And lemon juice.
That I beautifully squeezed.
Yes, and it's not too hot.
I help you, sorry.
Would you mind?
Okay.
Okay. That's it. Ready to put in on top of our base. So it's just cream, cheese, lemon juice, gelatin, and a bit of sugar.
Your own butter, your own cream cheese, your own cream.
I'd bake the biscuits if I could.
I see you would. Beautiful.
Okay, and ready to put in the fridge, and it'll be ready in about an hour or 2. It's all set, ready to go. Do you want to decorate it there? Yeah. Some raspberries.
Are these your own?
They are, yeah, and a bit of lemon balm from the garden.
Valerie, at Glenilen Farm, sustainability is very important, and I noticed in the dairy, solar panels on the roof. Tell me a little bit about that.
We're actually part of this Origin Green Charter, which aims to have all the food producers in Ireland producing their food to the most sustainable standards and bring Ireland to be the most sustainable food-producing country in the world. For us, it means why not use the energy of the sun to heat the water, and actually the water that we heat is harvested from the roof, and we collect collect that so as to save pumping water up from the ground. We also recover the heat from the equipment for the refrigeration and the freezing, and we have a goal of reducing our energy bills by 10%. Any of the food waste from the cheese house, we have 3 pigs and we feed it to them.
So are you happy with the cheesecakes?
Well, we cut a slice and try it. There
nice
we
little
go.
wobble.
And there's a spoon.
A small spoon like that. Lovely and sharp.
Yeah,
Really light.
Yeah.
Do you know what? I'm very happy because I don't have to go back to San Sebastian there for cheesecake.
Oh, you're very kind,
Valerie, so
Sebastian.
nice to meet you.
And you too, Neven. Thank you so much. It's been a pleasure to meet you.
Wish you and Alan continued success. It's been an absolute pleasure. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Neven.